Hi, I'm Brad Smart, and the title of this Top Grading Tips article is The Top Grading, quote, Truth Serum, unquote, Never Fails. Think of your career and all the people you've mishired because they had hyped their resume and faked their interviews. And if all candidates had just told you the whole truth, you know that costly mishires would have been avoided. Fortunately, the Top Grading Truth Serum is close to a magic bullet. Here's the summary. The simplest, most powerful top grading tool costs absolutely nothing, and you can use it this minute to prevent costly mishires. It's the threat of reference check, what we call the TORC or TORC technique. Sadly, some people think it won't work, but it does, almost always. And if you have any concerns about using TORC, this article should allay them. In every top grading workshop, attendees learn what the TORC technique is all about, but there are questions, understandable questions, and frankly, if those questions are not answered, it means some people will probably not use this powerful method to hire better. So this article answers those common questions, the yes, but questions that managers understandably have. First question, what is the TORC technique truth serum? What is it? Well, very simply, it's letting candidates know that a final step in the hiring process is for them, not you, for them to arrange reference calls with former bosses and maybe some others. That's it. Why is TORC so important? Well, you know that one of the most serious problems in hiring is dishonesty. And it's not the stronger candidates, but it's the weak candidates who fake their resume and sanitize interviews with their hype, omissions, and deliberate falsehoods. And they get away with it because hiring companies rarely conduct good reference calls with former bosses of candidates, and candidates know they'll probably get away with it. So what are the TORC advantages? The threat of reference check scares C players away. Good. C players can't get their former bosses to talk to you. C players wouldn't want you to talk with them anyway. But decades of experience confirm that high performers do get their former bosses to talk and are happy to arrange those calls. TORC makes companies more successful. Really, in the third edition of Top Grading are 40 named case studies from General Electric to small and growth companies. And the average result of Top Grading has been more than tripling their success hiring high performers. Without that truth serum, without the use of the TORC technique, those results would not have been possible. Next question. How and when do you tell candidates about TORC? Tell candidates at every step in your hiring process. Include it in the careers section of your website. Put it in your application form. And include it in the introduction to all interviews. A players will say, great, I look forward to arranging those calls. What is the shortest TORC explanation? Well, I sort of gave it to you in a paraphrased form above, but here is something close to verbatim of what many companies say. Okay, picture this in the application form. The following statement: a final step in the hiring process is for candidates to arrange personal reference calls with former managers as well as others we may choose. What's a more complete explanation? And some companies want to sell candidates on going along with the TORC method by saying, same to begin with, a final step in the hiring process is this one.